Well, we laughed a lot. It was really, really fun. Every day was like summer camp. I didn't want it to end. I honestly didn't want it to end. I was hoping it was a TV show, so we'd get to see each other every day. If you're making a night of going out, grab your best friends, your boyfriend, your husband, get a babysitter, and then have a night out because Bad Mom's Christmas is a fun ride. We were talking, and she said, "You're probably too young to play my mom, but that would be awesome." And I said, "I am too young, but that would be awesome." And then they wrote it in the script that I had it when I was 18. So we justified it.
Well, I think the addition of the moms really helps because it's a way of seeing these women in a different. You always regress to a certain age when you're around your parents. No matter how cool you think you are, you see your parents and they just take you down a notch. So I think that's really relatable. And also that it's not just about us like cutting loose or being bad. It's about the compounding pressures that the holidays put on moms and the expectations and how to just manage that so that you can take a breath and have actually a really beautiful, enjoyable holiday with your family. I feel instantly comfortable when I see them. It's effortless, and I love this. I look for, you never can predict chemistry, and we just really get along well. We're lucky. We're really blessed. It's always a pleasure. I still can't believe I get to say that out loud. It's kind of ridiculous. My own mom, is going to dine out on that for the rest of my life, I'm sure. But she couldn't be more game and more avail. Like I love her so much. I mean, you met her. She's such an authentic, beautiful person, and I've looked up to her as a woman in this business for my whole professional career. And she's incredible. Can't believe that she said yes to this. Still, I'm like, I can't believe it. Can't believe it.
It feels like we never left each other. It wasn't a reunion because we shot the first one, then we promoted the first one, and we were almost immediately back into shooting the second one. The turnover is crazy. I hand-selected Cheryl. She has been a friend of mine for a very long time, almost a decade, and we, the three of us, Mila, Kathryn, and I, had a lot of input into who we wanted to play our moms, and I could think of no one better because she's such an exceptional comedian, someone I would want to play with and be my mom. Even though we had to add a little bit of dialogue that she had me when she was very young, because she's not actually that much older than I am. Everybody's looking to connect and feel like they're a part of a group. I think that's what the first movie did for people, and there's no better setting to put the bad moms in than Christmas or the holidays when the pressure is so heightened. It is literally a pressure cooker. But the cool dynamic in this one is you get to see us as rebellious moms. I mean, you get to see us as overworked moms, but also rebellious teenagers, and that's a very interesting combination. Audiences can look forward to laughing and feeling some emotional heartstrings tugged. I think, the parental love and the love of friendship, it really sort of is amplified at the holidays. It's when you see everyone, it's when everybody bugs each other, but then you realize, you know what? I love and hate these people, but I wouldn't change it for the world. So I think people will really connect with it.
It's great. All these ladies are awesome and lovely, and I love them, and we all love each other, and this is why I think we did the second one so soon, yeah. Kristen Bell is a dream and wonderful and brilliant and smart. So is Cheryl Hines and Suzanne Sarandon over there. I mean, we all got so lucky. Oh, I think they're going to have a good time, a good laugh, a nice, easy wish fulfillment experience. Good escape. It was surreal. All of it. Unfortunately, we're not together, all six of us, very often, but when we were, it was so crazy.
You know, honestly, it's just an acknowledgement that the things that they go through, they're not the only one. You know, there's a pack of women, there's a group of women that sort of suffer the same things you do, and you're not always appreciated, but I think this film is an acknowledgement that you should be appreciated. There's like a little bit of heart added to it, you know. You got the mother-daughter connection. I've seen it a million times with like father-son relationships. I did a movie called The Rookie back in the day, which kind of nailed that. But you don't always see it with like the mother-daughter sort of dynamic, which I thought was really great.
It's amazing. I mean, you know, I have the utmost respect for every single one of them for their dramatic talents, and then you throw them into this role, and it's just like a completely different thing for all of them. They slid right in, and they're fantastic, powerhouse women. It's so fun. It's so fun just to watch them work, and they get along so well. It's amazing. It's a good time. Honestly, it's hilarious. It's like well, first of all, dudes. The theater's packed full of women, probably, right? So there's that, and then also the movie's really funny, in my opinion. I mean, I know everyone's different, but I think the movie's hilarious. It's legitimately, I think, funnier than the first one.
Oh, it's great. It's just great to be part of it. This is a good movie. I mean, the audience isn't talked down to, and it examines the most explosive human relationship that exists between a mother and a daughter. Oh my God, only one of them is coming out of that alive. And this captures it truthfully but humorously, and all the girls and their mothers, everybody in the show is just so good. It's great to be out here with a Bad Moms Christmas because I loved making it, and I think it's hysterically funny, and I think it's exactly the movie. Well, certainly every mother needs to see, but at this point in our time and our history and in our life in America, everybody could use a good laugh, and believe me, this is a good laugh.
I think if you like the first one, you're gonna like this one. It's, you know, we have 6 great women. They're super funny, and there's a little bit of heart to it too. So I don't think they'll be disappointed.
So our secret is we're not that great, but we hire really, really funny people, and this time we had 6 really funny people. So yes, it's a cheat is what we're doing.
6 women I'd put them up against any male comedian any day of the week.
In the last movie, the theaters where it did best were the theaters where they sold wine, and I think that's very telling. And I love that audience. I love those people. That's our crowd.
You know, the end credits of the first movie showed our real actresses' relationship with their mothers, and people responded to that so strongly that we realized that primal relationship of you and your mom is so important. So we brought in the grandmas in this movie, and it's very funny and very, very sweet and heartfelt. So in the first film, we really realized how people responded to taking on how hard it is to be a good mom, how we judge ourselves, how other people judge us, and how difficult it is. So for the second movie, Scott and John, our writer-directors, wanted to take on the hardest time of year for mothers, which is the holidays.